think that the business is going to suffer because C's is dating Dutchess?
Good question.
Tis.
I feel like a yes and a no, honestly. Yes, because the focus level might not be there, but the no because they are a household name now, so people will always still come there just to see them too. So, you know what I mean? It's a yes and a no situation.
What about you, Sassy?
I definitely agree, but I'm definitely more on the business side, so I definitely think that it will hurt. It could end up hurting Black Ink because, you know, emotions and shit, you know, and people can't separate emotions from business sometimes, you know, and like
Logic from emotions.
Exactly. And so it kind of becomes that choice where it's like, all right, well, do you stop dating and continue to be business partners, or do you continue to be business partners and stop dating? But then if you decide to do that, can you guys really do that? Can you be in the same work environment every day?
You actually brought that up right around the time they were just getting together, I think.
Yeah, I tried to, you know, I be seeing that shit, man. That shit is common sense. But, you know.
Yeah, you never mix business and pleasure. That's like a known fact.
But then you can't, you know, you can't tell anybody what their heart should do, you know. So
Right.
if people feel what they feel, then sometimes you just got to go with it. And it'll be a lesson learned for the both of them, you know.
Is Caesar less of a boss now that he's dating Sassy? Or is Sassy?
Yup.
I mean, not Sassy,
Caesar,
Dutchess.
soft. Caesar, soft.
So is Dutchess now the boss of Black Ink?
Guess so.
Yeah, Dutchess
Her and
definitely wears the
Ted.
pantalones.
Her and Ted are the bosses.
What is Ted's role? That's another question that I got.
Ted's the guy.
The guy.
He's the guy.
He's just
the guy.
He's the guy.
Just the guy.
One guy that was like, fuck it, I want to hang out here and tell people what to do.
Well, he keeps, he's the one who kind of keeps Caesar kind of, you know.
Somewhat thinking.
Yeah. You know, when Caesar is slacking, he's the one who will go to, like, can you get him together, please? And he can get it done. Caesar only listens to him. Fact. Or Dutchess.
I was about to say, well, not only him.
Or Dutchess, yeah.
What's up with the hair?
It's fucking awesome. Sometimes I want to cut it a little bit.
Okay, known fact about the hair. That's why I tell people, follow me on Facebook, because you can actually see all these things with your own eyes. My hair used to be longer than this, but it was actually cleaner. It used to be just one big ass afro that just was like a steady flow. Then I cut it all off. Then I let it grow back. And then I actually dreaded my hair. I actually did dread my hair. The producer of the show seen it. What the fuck did you do to your hair? Cut that shit. I cut my hair again. And it grew back like this.
This is just where he doesn't do anything to it. It just grows like that.
Now, at the end of the day, when I kept growing my hair means a lot to me on a real weird random note. A lot of people don't know. I have a friend of mine who was part of the original Black Ink. His name was Bo Velasco, rest his soul. He had big crazy hair. He's the guy that did my Puma tattoo on the back of my ear. You know what I mean? Really close friend. Then one of the greatest Aquarius of all time, beside myself and Michael Jordan, is Bob Marley. And if anybody's ever seen young Bob Marley,
It looks like that.
Punk. Then also I'm from New York City, Basquiat, as what we always talking about before the interview. New York City art, man, and I'm all about that. My culture, my art, my city, you know what I mean? I'm really like on that. I'm key about that, the culture, you know what I mean?
It's like controlled chaos.
Controlled madness.
You know, and that's who Puma is.
It says madness across my chest.
You kids can't see it because he's a little dark. He's on the dark side.
Yeah, a little chocolate.
He's a little dark.
A little chocolate. But yeah, it's like, at the end of the day too, I'm trying to show kids you can be yourself regardless of anything. You know what I mean? You may see my hair, haven't shaved, chipped tooth. Guarantee if you know all the stuff I'm doing, it will pretty much impress you more than that guy that you see with that Gucci belt on. Guarantee that. The kid with the waves, that Gucci belt that you so in love with, girl, he still live with his mama.
Or not even just that. I feel like he kind
I know, I'm talking about him.
He kind of represents like that whole anti-suit and tie thing, you know, but still being able to make it in America. You know, you don't have to put on a fucking 3-piece suit, shiny shoes, you know, and have a clean cut, no facial hair, any of that, just to be successful, you know.
And that's the thing too.
Accept me for who I am. I can put on kicks, a pair of baggy jeans, and a t-shirt and still come to you and have a very intellectual conversation. We can talk politics. We can talk whatever you need to talk.
Yeah.
Don't just judge me off of what I'm wearing, you know.
You know, you make that fake ass movie and made a fake ass edit and lied about everything that took part, you know what I mean? But you did it to to assassinate me.
And believe me, he been getting his worth out of that female. And I heard something about it that in the pre-agreement or nothing that he said he want his titties and that booty back if it go down. He owned that.